Hello everybody, welcome back. It's JudiciousFire, and I am looking at Hotshot. This is part 2 in the Hotshot series. We did an introduction last video. This video we're going to look at builds. This is a hero that does many different things. I'm going to be running one attack-oriented talent and setup, and on the other side of the skin, one defensive-oriented setup. Right now I've got him running defensively. I just want to show you something in terms of his abilities. I have an Empower insignia on him. Every new hero I run on the very first ordinary dungeon because there's a long walk. Watch what he does. He's an auto proc hero. He is activating a skill without being directly attacked or doing any direct attacking. You see that he has to get right up against even those weak little troops and tiny little buildings. It is an auto proc very much like Mahatma's or Rosaline's. It does very little good. The bad guy has to be right up in front of him in order for the auto proc to even hit the bad guy. But if the bad guy is already in front of the hero is already attacking the bad guy. So it is a useless auto proc. So in that sense, I don't see it being a game changer. Maybe base defense, but base defense like a Valen gives, it's not really worth it in my personal opinion. Attack, defense related, that kind of thing. I see him more of as an attacker. Let's take a look at him. I'm doing the 9 Flame Guard right now. I'm not ready to take it to 10. His other talent would be a 10 Sunder. He's a DPS guy. I want to really pinpoint that. As far as his defensive build, I'm going to probably switch out this Empower and go with something like a Sacred Light and see if that doesn't help him. I've got Rudolph Pet. I've also got PD along for the ride. Hotshot is immune to stun. So let's try him out in a variety of different game modes. We'll try him out in a couple of dungeons, do some attacks, see how it goes. Let's go Insane. Let's start at 410 and see what happens. I've not attempted this before, so we'll do Hotshot and we'll do PD. We're going to get Red Warden, but there's no other way with a Red Warden team like this. Now look at Hotshot. He got completely annihilated by Atlantic Core's Deflect. So let's try something else. Let's try Hotshot. Not right up in Atlantic Core's face, but allow him to do a little bit of damage from a distance before he goes directly into Atlantic Core. Give Hotshot his chance. You see, he does damage. That's his quick rapid strike, his big strike. Look at the speed in which he starts attacking, especially under that Pumpkin Duke buff. He is clearing shop. Whoa. See, Atlantic Core at that time didn't even get a chance to activate his skill. He's just gone. Okay, I think we can take 4. Let's try 5, 10, and see what happens. Now, this is with the Flame Guard. And you can consider that defensive talent. It's negating damage. I think 55% at level 10. So 55% of the damage that you're taking is gone. And that 55 is then returned to the enemy. So it can also be considered an offensive talent, especially when taking out Zephs and Doves. Somebody like this, the Hotshot, he is great at that because he has damage over time. Sustained repeated rapid fire damage. And the Flame Guard's only helping with that. Now, deflecting back the damage that is given to him to the tune of 55%. So we'll see how that works. We are really clearing house here. Doing very nicely. I think we're going to lose PD. PD's hanging in there. There's 510. Pretty quickly accomplished. And the no stun from Hotshot is helping tremendously. These towers do nothing against the man. Just do nothing. Let's try 610. We're going to get wrapped up on these demons with only 2 heroes. But we'll see how long he lasts when he goes face first against these demons. Okay, PD's out. Hotshot's now taking on 2 big archdemons. He's not going to survive too long. Okay, so, under that particular circumstance, he's not going to do too hot. Let's see how he does in something like... let's do like a little Blitz Gauntlet action. I have one last quick Blitz Gauntlet challenge to get through. Against this team, really by himself, I think he's going to get immediately slaughtered. He's just taking on real tough teams. Let's try him over here on this side and see what happens. He's just going to get himself killed. He's pounding on that Love Dove. I'd like to get his healing up. What can I do to get his healing up? I already got a healing pet on him. Imagine something like just give this a try. Let's give this a try. Imagine something like a, let's move over to here. Let's try something like a life drain. Let's go back in here. All right. Let's go Walla side. See what happens. Oh, he's got gunslinger copters after him. Look at that. He's still activating his attacks, even under the effects of the gunslinger copters. Wow. So half of my hotshots running for damage cap modes with the Sunder 10 and probably a Brawler's 9. I really think that this guy needs damage reduction, damage negation, damage deflect. In this case, it's going to be damage deflect through the Flame Guard. I think that's probably a pretty good idea if you're going to make him a Zeph and Dove killer. And I think eventually that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Use him as a tool that when dropped directly in front of a Zeph and a Dove causes at least the ability to take these guys out. Let me change this. And let's throw on let's do a revive. Okay, let's go back in here. Throw maybe Dread Drake out. He's got to have a good team hotshot. I don't think that he's a solo guy. You can't just throw him out here against today's premier heroes. All these bases I'm fighting are 1.5 million and above. So it's throw DD out there and throw our other 2 guys in there and just see what happens. Just see what happens. PD's out. You see, Hotshot's not doing too badly, hanging in there. If I took that Flame Guard at 10. But you see the effect of the life drain. Holy smokes, look at this. He's directly in the face of Levanica, and he's really not even losing health. You can see little spurts now and again, but he immediately heals back up. Real nice. Real nice. Yeah, I think probably in terms of builds, I would go 2 ways with this guy. I'm running him, it's Dread Drake. I am running him with an Unbridled Fury. I'm just testing it out. Lowers attack speed. The guy's already got one of the fastest attack speeds in Castle Clash. If I were going to be running, pure DPS, I might go something with like a Pyre Mage. If I'm looking for something along the lines of more defensive, and I think that is the premier build. Okay, if you don't have the skin, go defensive. Just as that one talent, Flame Guard, Sacred Light, heck, even a survival, and then you pair it up with a Flame Guard, Sacred Light, Life Drain. You saw the effects of Life Drain. Anything that's going to heal him, but also produce some damage reduction. or damage negation in addition to what he already has skill-wise. I think that's very, very helpful. I have him running primarily attack, but that's because I'm a DPS guy. Okay, I wouldn't recommend this as a general build. I would probably go more so along the lines of a dodge. I think maybe even accuracy. Dodge and accuracy are probably your two best bets. Don't let him get hit and get killed. Let him keep pumping out shots. Or if he's going to stand face to face against the enemy, let him hit with nearly every shot, every attack that he attempts. Let it be a hit. So I just went attack for right now, and we'll see how it goes. So definitely I would make a defensive build your primary objective. This is a defensive game now, and this is a hero, although he is an attacker, the dead don't attack. So you got to keep him alive. So I'll probably take that Flame Guard up to 10, and we'll see how he goes. I'm going to be doing a couple of different videos on Hotshot. You know, just short videos. The next one, I'm going to be doing Archdemon, and I'm also going to be using him in Guild Wars and see how he does in terms of that game mode. Is he going to be able to take out Zephs and Doves, or the moment I lay him out on the board, is he going to get fried? Okay, because he has no damage cap. So that's always the way it goes with today's heroes that are damage capless. They're either immediately turned to dust, or hopefully they're able to rise to the occasion. I hope he's one of those. I hope he is treating you well. The acquisition of Hotshot, he cannot be rolled. Try to get him through Lonely C2 or through Floating Isle. Enjoy your clash, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, bye-bye.